Congressional leaders from New York who were on Capitol Hill Wednesday during that riot gathered here at City Hall with the mayor calling on the president to be removed from the White House immediately. One of the darkest days in American history was recorded January 6th. A mob of the president's supporters violently stormed the nation's capital, sending lawmakers into hiding as they worked to affirm Joe Biden's presidency. 5 lives were lost, including a Capitol police officer. Calls for the president's removal and second impeachment are growing louder after the deadly insurrection.
The insurrection that was violently perpetrated by enemy combatants and seditionists was an attempt to halt a constitutional process and overthrow the government.
Facebook and Twitter have purged the president's accounts and messages, citing risk of further incitement of violence. But the president's supporters are claiming his First Amendment rights are being violated. New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio and New York congressional leaders at City Hall Saturday.
Can you imagine a mob taking over this building? It's never happened. It will never happen in New York City. But it happened in Washington, D.C.
They stormed the room, took over. I am still in shock over what happened. But what is even more shocking is that the President of the United States instigated, led, abetted, was part of this insurrection and disruption of our democracy.
Dozens of people claiming to be true patriots heeding to the president's call to keep him in power have already been arrested. It's still unclear if the president will be removed from office by the 25th Amendment or through a swift impeachment process.
America was attacked by a mob of domestic terrorists.
What Donald Trump has incited and what he continues to inspire is something called white nationalism and white supremacy.
With President-elect Joe Biden's inauguration just 11 days away and calls for more violence and demonstration by President Trump's supporters surfacing, security and safety are top of mind. National Guard members and law enforcement from our area who were deployed earlier this week will be back in Washington, D.C., hoping for a peaceful transition of power.
What do you think is best for the country right now?
Peace and harmony, and no matter what's, like I said, no matter what side of the aisle you're on, peace and harmony and bringing everyone together is what's best for the country.
And the mayor today saying as of now there aren't any known threats to New York, but he says there are a few planned demonstrations for tomorrow. From City Hall, Jennifer Bisram, Pix 11 News.